and welcome to my video. Hi, welcome back. This is the part 2 of your games. Okay, this is again the August 29 ABYCC Rapidi. Okay, you started the game with d4. I already checked this, so this is Slav defense. Okay, now bishop f4 is played. There's no problem with this bishop move. It's now popular. e3. So you're in the spirit of the London, I think. That's your idea. Knight c3, bishop b4, bishop d3. Okay, this looks good. However, black has moved like this. Okay, and make sure you know how to handle this two bishop. Okay, just just to remind you, okay, that that's possible. So he played knight bd7, and you were able to play the knight to e2, which is very important. It supports the knight on c3. Okay, that's the idea behind castle. Castle. Pawn takes c4, bishop c4. Everything's good, I think. Bishop b7, queen c7. So you're attacking there. Okay, everything seems fine, I think. g6 now. There's something here. The f6 and the h6 are weakened, so your bishop is good standing on this area. Bishop g5 is played. Queen c7. Knight e4. I don't know the purpose of this knight e4. Maybe you're trying to prevent the c5 move, or controlling the c5 square. Now we take. Bishop d6 is played, threatening h3. You played this move. Much better here, I think, is f4. Okay, so that black will not have e5 move in the future. And after f4, it attacks a lot of dark squares. Okay, h3. Let's go back. Rook c8, rook c1. Still, black is not playing c5. Should have played c5 at this moment. Queen and a3. Queen b6. I don't understand this queen move. Okay, it goes there, and now he went back to b6. He goes to b6. I don't know. What's the idea behind it? Here, knight f4. I don't like knight f4. Maybe you're trying to go here and controlling these squares. Maybe. But I don't understand this move. You should have prevented something here. Okay? This is the point of a middle game where you can gain an advantage. Okay? You should prevent the opponent's plan. So what's the move? The move is, can you guess? It's b4. Yeah. After b4, you are preventing the c5 move. So you should have prevent this move. Sometimes in a middle game, you can prevent the opponent's plan. That is his freeing move, so that the bishop on b7 will become free. Okay? But now, as you can see, he is locked. He is cramped. Okay? And your two bishops is now too strong in this position. Okay, so that, I think this is the better way to go. Okay, but then what happened is c5. You were able to play c5 now. You exchange again. Then now he moves to e4. The knight is good sitting on e4. Rook e8, queen g4. Yes, that's the move. Knight f6. Okay, why not? Instead of that, why not queen h4? So you can keep up the attack and the pressure at the king side, because the squares on the king sides are weak, the dark squares. So you should take advantage of it. Okay, why not move that? queen h4 and prepares the rook d1. You can take the rook, you can attack the bishop later. Okay, so I think this is the best way to go. The knight will serve its purpose for this knight. You cannot go there. It's very hard. Okay, so I think queen h4. After queen h4, then black has a lot of problems. Okay, and if he tries, let's say queen h4 is played, plays rook bishop e7, then at least you have this move. Yes, that move. After knight d5, what can we do? We're going to take here or take this bishop. What can we do? We can maintain the pressure actually. So what we can do is we can take here, captures. Now queen d5 is not possible because of rook c8, and it's a piece down, right? If it takes like this, then at least it's still pawn takes. The end is pawn takes, and he has an isolated pawn, and you can play for this isolation of the pawn. As you can see, the rook is very accessible in all areas, and the queen is centralized. White is much better here, and black has a d5 weakness. Okay, so this is the turning point. Oh wait, what happened? That's the turning point of this game. Wait, something really happened bad. After knight d5, the only choice you have is pawn takes, so you can take like this. Queen takes queen is bad, of course. It's tactically wrong there, so he has to take this first, and it's the same position. Now if rook will go there, it's the same. So you can attack this weakness. Excuse me. You can attack this weakness. Okay, so this is your game. Okay, so I'll check another game of yours. Okay, wait, let's continue. Knight d3, and here you lost on time. After queen c4, you lost on time. Okay, I think because it's 10 seconds. So I'll check another. That's the turning point of your game. So what do you need to improve in that position? We don't want to go our piece backward as much as possible. So we want to attack on the king side. We should continue the attack on the king side. I think that's the best thing to continue. Okay, I'll check another game of yours. Okay, let's check this game against Ormelito Ortizo. Okay, this was 2 weeks ago, or more than 2 weeks I think. Okay, he plays Dutch defense. Let's see how will it go. Oh, he's aiming for Dutch Stonewall. Okay, here you could have played this move, or here f4, bishop e7, bishop d3, d5. So it's a typical, oh, you're going for Coley's system, Cole system, or Coley. Okay, so this is a typical maneuver in the Dutch stone. There, rook c1, everything seems fine at first. So another typical plan here. Knight e2. I think knight d2 is much better than play f3. Okay, because the bishop is there, it's not there on this diagonal. Okay, let's check. Knight e2. He didn't take. I think he should take, and there will be a weakness on this king side. After this move, there's a weakness on king side. Should have continued with this move. Oh, wait, not that move, because oh, there's a knight takes e6, but I don't think it will really work after bishop g5 here, and queen h5, threatening mate, of course, f4, then after rook f6, and there's a, I don't know how will he survive this position. Okay, so here actually knight e6 won't really work. Actually, doesn't work. After queen f4, of course, you may ask, knight f4, we can take, and there's a triple pawn already. Actually, you can play this. You can't take, because there's check. Oh, wait, there's check first. There's check here, and this one. After this move, he has to save the bishop, of course, then rook goes there. Now, if he plays f3, the connection of queen on h2 is gone because of this bishop. Okay, so that in between move is really important. Okay, chess goes like this, guys. Give me some comments if you found something that I didn't see, or maybe I have a wrong analysis. You can give me some, you can give some comments. Actually, I will likely to appreciate it. Okay, so here he went back on f7, try to protect the pawn. So you have an advantage. Actually, you can gain advantage. The opponent move backward, so we can think of a plan. What can we do? I think it's rook d1 and knight to e5. That's the best that we can play at this moment. Let's check. So you take, okay, first of all, make sensible captures at all times. Okay, please make sensible capture at all times. This capture will just strengthen the opponent's position. Okay. This is just a what do you call this? This is just a reminder. Okay, we have a principle, what we call make sensible captures. Okay, make favorable captures. If the capture is not favorable, then don't do it. It should be in our advantage or slight advantage. So a capture should give us at least an advantage. Or if you are in a inferior position or going to a losing position, then it will make sense to equalize by capturing or by starting a series of capture. But here it's a middle game. We need to compose a plan. The opponent went back on f7, trying to protect a weak pawn. Okay, so here I think you can gain something. Okay, so c takes d5, I think it's not that good. Then okay, so there's no direction. Your game has no direction. That's the problem. What could you have played here is going for minority attack, then rook b1. Okay, and go to b5. Okay, if possible. So here it takes d5. Instead of rook c d1, you go rook b1 or a3 first. a3, a6. Say this one. Okay, let's try to figure it out. So rook b1, bishop d6. Let's say bishop d6 is played. What can we do now in this position? Knight e2 first. Place this one. Then we play rook f2, c1. Then afterwards bishop c goes and there. Okay, I think this position is okay. Okay, for you. Sorry, I'm having throat. So I think this position is good for you. Okay, and there's nothing that black can really do much in this kind of position. Okay. You might be saying that you're afraid of bishop h5 going capturing there and bishop h2. Okay, so there's a threat. There's a really threat there. So let's say he plays this. You just place h3. I think you play h3. I don't think that black has really something here. First of all, I want to take this pawn. I can lock this anytime. I can push this, and the minority attack will still keep going. So I don't see any danger here. Bishop d6, knight e2, queen e7. So there he goes, rook e8. So you're going for c5. I think the plan are not addressed properly here. So white should have played the minority attack available, and the attack was delayed. Bishop h4, h5, sorry, and there black has built up a little bit, so he can play rook e6 and go somewhere here or there, maybe in the future. And the queen also has some possibilities on this square. Okay, maybe he can trade. Okay, so or the much quicker plan is rook e6 going there and capture and check here. So there are real big threats in the position which should have been avoided far before this position. Okay, so I think this is the mistake. Okay, you have gone into a position where the opponent got an advantage really. You went. Okay, so that's it there. Okay, he covered it. Capture. This really. Okay, so rook, I vote for rook e6 and rook g6. But then there's a quicker mate there. Okay. However, after knight e5, white can play this move. Capture. So he went back, which is good. h3. Now you can see the sense of this move. Rook a6. If the rook is here, you can easily sacrifice on h3. Okay. Let's say what move can we do? Let's say this one. Who's move now? Knight e4. Rook a6. Let's say rook a6. Then he plays this one. Bishop to a3. Then you can check here. Then queen goes there. He will not survive. He cannot survive. Okay. There's really a mate. He will not survive the position, considering this move also. Okay. Okay, so let's not be biased. Let's say I move there on bishop d4. Yes. Check. There. There. And how can he survive the rook h6 move? There's no way to survive this position. Really. So that's why that's the importance of this rook e6. Okay. So what's the problem in this position? Rook f7. Okay, so here he went there, knight c5, e6. I can take it. For me, I can take this. I can still take this. Capture. Rook g6. Okay. Take a look. The bishop is too strong in the diagonal. The queen is there. The ideal rook e6 is there. So everything is there. Okay, this is losing. Okay, and you missed this move. Okay, so this is not that good. Anyway, so here the turning point is this. Okay, the middle game. I think it's in the middle game. The problem is in the middle game. The plans doesn't work fine or wasn't effective. Okay, that's the problem. First, it start with c takes d4, this move. Then after rook d1, okay, this is a waste move actually. What's the plan? That's the question. What's the plan? What's the game plan? So black is starting to regroup his piece. After knight a2, so you're going there. So this is also a waste of time. Okay, there are better plans here. Okay, what I want to emphasize is you should know the plans behind some openings. Okay, try to figure or find the plans available for each side, so you're able to understand how should the game goes, how should you counter attack, how should you attack in a certain position. And so I think that's the real root or the reason behind the loss of this game. Okay, so for me, I just want to take the root cause of where did the mistake came from, and from there you can improve. You can analyze this much better. If you play this again, then you're much prepared. That's how I want to share or analyze a game. We don't analyze variation, but we try to understand what's going on a certain position. That's much stronger. If you memorize and you don't understand anything, you just copycat, then that's a huge mistake. I believe in that. Okay, sorry for my uncool English. Okay, so this is the excuse me, this is the end of this your 4 games, your 4 loss. Okay, I'll try to see your other games, okay, later. Then from there we can surely try to fix the games, the root cause where you are making mistakes. Okay, so you try to review this video a lot of times and try to meditate, try to realize, try to reflect what should you what areas do you need to improve in the game, in these experiences. Okay, so thank you for your time. Okay, and hope to play with you again also in a practice game. Thank you.